But what we're going to do for our last step for today is we are going to get you guys to create professional Twitter accounts, okay? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Twitter to kind of get you guys started and going. We are going to go back to this reflection piece too, because this is going to guide us throughout the Innovation Blast Week, okay? So currently right now, let me just kind of pull the group. Does anyone have a professional Twitter account? Okay, and if you do, just say yes in the chat. And if not, that's okay too, because, all right, okay, so we have a yes from Laura. Victoria, no. Maybe don't remember, love it. Okay, all right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Twitter to help us get our raffle prizes and just to get you guys reintroduced into it, okay? Some people used to have one, all right, and then some are personal accounts. Okay, all right, so let's talk about using Twitter professionally, okay? So this is the main thing, I think, with Twitter, because it is a great place to be able to share your ideas, okay? And because you're sharing ideas, that means everyone else is sharing ideas too. And if we use this as our professional learning network, it's an easy way to get ideas. And it is a quick 30-second PD because you follow people that you want to on your Twitter feed and people that you'll get ideas from, and they share them out. And then you just scroll on through them, and I'll kind of give you a little layout of what that looks like and everything here in a bit. But you can get a quick idea of what's happening and what's out there, and you don't have to spend 30 minutes or an hour. You could just go in and get ideas. So it's a quick and easy way to get ideas. I mentioned earlier, you can develop a Twitter PLN, so your professional learning network. So all the people that you choose to follow and that choose to follow you, you start to develop connections and you start to really learn from other people. So it's just a great place and platform to do that. As you are sharing things in Twitter, it's also your portfolio of what's happening in your classroom, what's happening on your campus, all of your highlights. Those of you that are coaches, your coaching highlights can be in here. And it's a quick way for you to go in and look back on the year, or to say, oh, you know what? I remember I did something with that. And you can pull it up and pull it from Twitter. And if you guys have ever seen any of the posts we've made or like those innovation shares that we've done, we always kind of link back to Twitter, to YouTube. You know, Twitter is just one of those tools that you can use. The other important thing about Twitter is it's an opportunity for you to tell your story of what's happening in your classroom, okay? What's happening beyond those classroom walls. So if you connect with your, if you go in and you follow or you tag your campus Twitter accounts, it's a quick and easy way to make that connection, to build that story so that other people can see what is happening in your classroom, okay? So let me show you just really quick an example, just so you can kind of see a quick glimpse of Twitter if you haven't already. I'm gonna get you guys in here. Okay, so this is my Twitter feed.
Real quick,
sure.
Okay. And just real quick, you know, I don't know how many of you guys have gone to a training somewhere, and you get there, you start talking to people, and all of a sudden you find out that they're experiencing the same thing you are. They're experiencing the same problems you are. They're discovering solutions to some of those problems, and that's just kind of what Twitter allows you to do also. Uh, but it's on a bigger scale. Instead of going to a, you know, Region 20 or somewhere where you've got 20 people in a classroom, or in a classroom at Region 20 or something, man, you've got thousands of people that are possibly experiencing the same thing you're experiencing, and that's one of the great things that once I got onto Twitter, I thought that was like the coolest thing, in that I'm not alone. The problems that I was having weren't just in my classroom. The problems the things we were experiencing with some of my students wasn't just me. It was thousands of hundreds of thousands of people were experiencing the same thing. So it's a great place to find out, to get a lot of information, and to find out that, you know what, we're not alone in this. We're not the only ones experiencing this. And the best thing about it is that there are people that have figured that thing that you're having that problem with. I guarantee somebody's already figured it out there. So it's a great way to go out there and connect with people, get answers, and again, find out that, you know what, I'm not alone in all this. So just my 2 cents worth.
Thank you, Alonso. And that's so true, you guys. It is so true. Twitter is just a great place. I know so many times I've been like, oh, I have no ideas for this. And I throw it out there. And sure enough, my PLN, my Twitter PLN comes like, how about this? Have you tried this? Have you done that? You know, and you just get all of these ideas. So it's just a great, quick and easy platform to use for this. So here's an example of my Twitter feed. So these are people that I follow, campuses I follow. Some are advertisements, things like that. But look at that. Here's our bilingual department sharing something that they've done. And they've gone in and they've retweeted like their PD, things like that. Different teachers, what they're working on, what they're doing. Is there a Twitter chat out there for instructional coaches, specialists to collaborate? 45 comments back, you know, right in here, Tony Vincent. So you'll get tool recommendations. You're going to get people asking questions. It's just so much. And you can quickly go in and see what are the different things that people are talking about. What are they sharing? Okay. Just different things like that. Look at that. This one here, Brain Blast, book report alternatives. So instead of doing a traditional book report, here's a list of 13 different ideas. Okay. Someone's at TCA, someone's at a conference, okay? Someone got married, yay. All right, and then right in here too, here's something else that's happening. That's a Northside one, let's see. Bite Size PD, right in here, conference today. So just different things that are happening, okay? So what we're gonna do is give you guys the opportunity to create your Twitter accounts, okay? And, oh, sorry about that. Okay, and so what we're gonna do is on the website page for Innovation Blast #1, you'll see the directions of like what we've done with our reflection, and then you're gonna see a video on how to create your Twitter account. So you're gonna see that posted on there. So let me go ahead and just show you where that is on our page. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's blocked on the campuses.
Right.
So
you have
either use your phone or do it from home.
Mm-hmm.
And in general, we fall on the side of have everything open for everybody, just because we want people to be able to get the most content. But Twitter is one of the things that I understand that they close down just because you never know who's going to be posting what, and you have no control over it. So we haven't fought that too hard. But yeah, it is most likely blocked on your campus.
So yes, definitely you're going to be using your phone for this. Anything that you share, like we'll give you some guidelines here too with like pictures and things like that. But if you're doing the right things, if you're following appropriate people, you know, you're not making it political or anything like that, you keep Twitter about your teaching, you're going to be fine. You know, Facebook, your personal stuff, all of that, you know, keep that in Facebook, keep that on Instagram, but your Twitter can totally be separate, and it can be your teaching, your profession right in there. So you just kind of follow the right people, and then just kind of go from there. And if you don't want to share, that's definitely okay too. With Twitter, you could follow people and you can get ideas, okay? But what we're going to use it for is partly to get you into Twitter and to have you sharing your reflections with us. So you are going to have the opportunity to do that as well. So you'll be making your first tweet today. Right in here, so Innovation Blast #1. So on our webpage, when you click on that firework, okay, right here, #4, you're going to be creating your professional Twitter account. So you're going to be downloading the Twitter app to your phone, and you're going to be setting up your professional Twitter account with your SWISD Gmail, okay? And this goes through step-by-step how to do that right in here. And then what you will do is you're gonna do your very first tweet. And you can decide how you wanna do it. You can just type out the things you wanna learn, or you can snap a picture. This video here goes through how to create your first tweet. And then you're going to need to include this hashtag. So you'll type in that hashtag at the end of your post, SWISD Blast 1. And then what we're going to be doing is to first wake up bright and early in the morning, we're going to pull, okay, we're going to search for this hashtag SWISD Blast 1, and we're going to pull everyone that shared. And then what we're going to do is enter you into a raffle for prizes. And they're good prizes, guys. We guarantee it. They're good prizes. Okay. So you're going to be sharing what are the things that you that you're excited about learning about, okay? So you're gonna have all of these sets of directions right here on the web page, all right? So we're gonna turn you loose to kind of do your own assignment now, okay? Your assignment is gonna be to create your Twitter account, and then the second, to post your first tweet sharing your reflection, okay? So that's gonna be your assignment for today. You guys have the website page. I'll put the link in here too if we need to get the website page. Let me grab that. So you're gonna go ahead and click on that link that goes through the directions on how to create your account and then how to make your first tweet, okay? And then you are gonna be done for the day. So we're